Welcome, Scorpio Sagittarius, to your end of the month reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay. Keep those algorithms going. Okay, let's see. This message is coming out. Yes, I have changed the thumbnails so much, guys. I am playing with those thumbnails, trying to hit those algorithms. They have changed a lot of things in 2025, and yeah, so I'm trying to push hard over here, get myself back up. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So make sure that you are hitting that like button, because it's really based a lot on the like button, they say. So, especially for the littler channels. So let's get in here and see what's going on. We do have some kind of withdrawal, or feels like you might be a little disconnected from your intuition right now, Scorpio Sag, and it also feels like you're in a little bit of silence and a little withdrawal. So you might be being a little quieter. You might be kind of playing it safe right now. Either that, or you just feel very withdrawn, which would be that Scorpio side for you for sure. So I do feel like you've kind of gone a little quiet for for the majority of people. So, so we do have that Mars retrograde, is now over. And we have that Pisces energy all over the place. It could just be throwing you off with all these emotions. We do have the new moon on the 27th coming in Pisces. So that could also, when that portal opens, that could also make you want to kind of take a step back, although it is disconnecting your intuition at this time. So I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of confusion going on. Your emotions may be a little too high, where the intelligence is a little low, which will knock that intuition out. So you might not feel like you have the discernment that you usually have. So you might even feel a little, you might even feel a little imbalanced, because you are water, and water's, has this great discernment, pretty intuitive. So you might feel that imbalance coming in. Yep. There, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding. That's the next card coming out. Finding your balance. Mental conflict. Controlling your direction. I do feel like you are departing a bit. The departing is that hiding out. But you also have that you are on the right path. You just need to open up your discernment. You need to open up your intuition and really find the meaning of what's going on for you. There's a lot of options that are going on, but it just feels like you're kind of in a challenge mode. But it also feels like you might be shifting. I think you're shifting. Because this feels like a shift. Because shifts can make you feel like you're off balance. You guys can get a lot of deja vu. Yeah, I think you're shifting. To the Ten of Cups. But you have to break that cycle. Coming out of a negative phase. Yeah, you're shifting. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to shift. You guys might be trying to resist the shift a little bit, though, too. And that's just because of the mental conflict. Fleeting. It's almost like you're fleeting the success instead of allowing the Ten of Cups to come in. You're pushing back on it. But I just feel like that's just because of the confusion, the mental stress. As we say, there's a war inside your mind. There's a war inside my head. I was trying to think of what song that was. I think that might be Megadeth. But there's a war inside my mind, a war inside my head is the song I'm getting. I think think it's definitely that. But it's definitely, that's what I see here. But there is a lot of happiness that's coming, and it's trying to push you to shift you. You're going to shift no matter what. You can only hold it back for so long. I think the only reason that you're having this is because of that mental conflict that's going on within your mind is holding you back from this situation, keeping yourself from your agenda to grow, to move forward. It just causes a lot of strife and a lot of tension. It's like the back and forth teeter totter. And it's not that you don't want the happiness, it's just that you can't see it because of the negativity. All this negativity keeps popping in. But I'm telling you, as that Mars retrograde is leaving at this time, you're going to find yourself, releasing the fear. Because it is a type of fear. It's all the doubts and all the confusions, all the what ifs. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if it doesn't go this way? What if? What if? Yeah, what if the sun didn't come up tomorrow? That's what you're going to hold that back? No, you're going to get out there in the darkness. And you're still going to live, right? No, it's a lot of inner confusion. It's a lot of what I just keep hearing. What if? What if? Can I just remind you guys? Half of what we think of what if, 90% of what we think what if will never happen. Only that 10% of what if will happen. The rest of it's fear based. Give yourself some self-care at this time. I do see a lot of you have a lot of unpaid debts, things of this nature. It kind of reminds me of the Scorpio reading. Wait, was it the Scorpio reading at the end of the month or the Scorpio reading at the mid-month? But there's a lot of power and domination. But the power and domination right now is within the mental mind. Allowing your ego mind to take over instead of allowing yourself to push forward. You just need to tell it to shut up. It's like having that angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. That's exactly what's going on. Because I do feel like some days you're within this end of the month, you're going to feel like, and it could just be for a couple of hours. You wake up and be like, today's going to be a beautiful day. And then something shitty happens. You're like, today fucking sucks. And I knew it was going to suck. See, and then there it goes. Boom, 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 avalanche. Why would I even think it was going to fucking be good? Why would I even think that? I feel stuck. Why? Because of feeling stuck. So it's like, it just feels like you wake up and you feel wonderful. Or maybe you wake up and it's shitty and then all of a sudden something good happens. And you're like, well, I'm so glad that it turned around. And then by the end of the day, you're like, yeah, it was shitty. Just like no matter what, you're going right back to that scenario of, I knew it was going to be shitty. So we have to break that. It's a pattern. And so many people have this pattern. And this is like a universal personal pattern that a lot of people have. Not everybody, but a lot. So it's like, are you looking for perfectionism? Because if you're looking for something that's perfect, it's never going to happen. There's no such thing as perfect. Because even if it was perfect to you, I could tell you it wasn't perfect to me. You see what I'm saying? So you could literally say, what I thought I was doing was perfect. But then your boss says, I don't think that's perfect. I think it's okay. It's not crap. It's good. It's a good start. And then that could just, you see what I mean? But if you're looking for perfectionism, that's not the way to be, because that's just going to keep you stuck. Because that's going to make you always feel like you're working without a reward. But there's a painful ending that's coming to this situation. You are going to have this ending. You feel like you're in the Ten of Swords. It is the Ten of Swords, and I'm telling you, you're shifting. You're going to shift because as soon as you feel this, and maybe you're already feeling it now, where you're down and out, but see, his hand is up. If his hand is up and his palm is up, he's saying, I'm receiving the blessings to get out of this. So he's going to bounce up. He's going to bounce back. All he has to do is, as soon as releasing these limiting beliefs comes in, no more exploring those dark thoughts, those what ifs, letting go of all that, detaching yourself from that, and restoring your control and your freedom from yourself, and bringing back your willpower. It's going to change everything around. There's the shift. I knew it. I told you. I freaking knew it. Because why? Because now you're going to follow your heart. You're saying, and I'm just going to be blunt with you guys. When am I not, right? But I'm really going to be blunt about this one. It's going to be, fuck it. I fucking hate being here. This is where I want to be. It's almost like that's it. You threw in the towel. Because why? Because you realize that no matter what you're doing in this situation, it's, how am I going to restore this? So all of a sudden you're going to have this aha, but that Knight of Cups coming in is also when your intuition comes in, because Cups also always talk about intuition. It's always talking about following your heart. Cups are hearts, but it's also intuition. They're linked together where the water flows. That creativity, that love opens up. And I really do feel we're going to have a portal on the 28th. The 228 portal is a very, very strong portal. So you could even feel like on the 28th, something has shifted. Maybe it'll be the 27th when the new moon comes in. However, but it's going to be the very end of the month. You're going to feel this overwhelming lift in energy. It's like you manifest, you pray, you do whatever you do in the night. And you say, that's it, I let go, I'm done. F this, I'm done. Because why? Because me holding on to it with the devil and attaching myself to it, it's not doing anything. Let it go. Let the universe have it. It's bigger than me anyways. And that's what you guys need to do anyways. Let it go. It's bigger. The universe wants it. It's not yours. It was yours to test you or however, but it's not yours. You learned from it. Now you just need to let go of it. So I do feel it's something that you've learned from, but you won't let go of it. So you let your imagination get away from you. But now with the Knight of Cups coming in, your imagination is going to spark in a different way, a positive way. You know what? I'm going to do it this way instead. I'm going to follow my heart this way. I'm going to give myself new proposals. I'm going to do these things. You might even have a message coming in. A message coming in that changes everything. Whether it's a divine message from your higher self or whether it's actually from the outside world, whatever, but something's going to spark inside you that's going to say, wow, hold on a second. I didn't die. This isn't dead. All of a sudden that fog is going to lift and that intuition is going to come in and you're going to say, wait, hold on. I didn't die. And none of those things that I said were going to happen happened. Everything's still the freaking same. It's just that now that the darkness has lifted, I can now see the bigger picture to the situation. You're going to have more relaxation. You're going to feel more relaxed. You're not going to feel like you're in a challenge mode anymore. You're not going to be feeling challenged. Let it go. It's not, and it's not yours anymore to hang on to. It's done. Shift. That's where the shift comes. That's when the shift, yes. That's when the shift comes. That's a swift change right there. That's when everything comes to the conclusion. Will you still be in a hidey hole? Absolutely. But that's okay. You should be in a, why? Because that hidey hole is going to now shift you into truth seeking. Instead of confusion where I just want to hide out because I don't know what the hell is going on. And I'm just, not feeling interactive. I'm feeling reclused. Now this is different. This is inner guidance coming toward you. This is introspective coming toward you. This is where I'm going in to actually soul search, because I can actually see the light now. I can see with the intuition. I can finally feel whole and feel like I'm getting to where I need to be, and I'm emotionally balanced. Yeah. You may even have this supportive person coming around you. It might be a Cancer. It could be a family member, friend, somebody, okay, who's lifting you up. No matter who it is, they're lifting you up to say, enough, right? They're like, you can do this. A different kind of lifting than you've noticed before. Some kind of news, something that's lifting the spirits. Like I said, or either that, or it could be a dream. Maybe your grandmother comes to visit you in a dream, and she has she has an answer. She has this message for you, and it sparks you up in the morning, and you're like, whoa, something happened. I feel different. Messengers, as I always say, right? Those nighttime messengers. Or your intuition comes in, right? Or no matter what it is, it feels like you're asleep and something's happening, or somebody writes you during the day, okay? So it's either one way or another, because it's of a higher divine. But no matter what, the divine is either putting this person into your life to do so, or they're using themselves to do so. It doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everyone, but it doesn't matter. Because the reason also is because this is my Archangel Raphael card, the angel of healing. Ooh. So let's look at your money and career. Power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. Sit in your power. Wow, they're going to give you 2 power cards. Wow, you're going to be the Empress and the Emperor. Take on the role of leader, and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. Money tree. Dreams come true. You will get what you have longed for. Enjoy your wealth. But it's all up to you in looking. Have an eye out for beauty and uncover the hidden charms, and seek and you shall find. That's it right there. That's it right there. Yep. That's that. Throw it away. But I feel like a lot of you are just going to do that. Like I said, you're just going to say, screw this. I'm done. Give it to the universe. You take this. And that's going to, it is. No matter what, you're shedding. I told you you're shifting. Because you have mind power now. So this is time to set higher goals. And the mind power is use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. The thing I love about this is it's like, for you, definitely, it's going to split in half, because as soon as you use your logical mind to say, screw all of this, all of a sudden your intuition goes boom. So it's like logical versus intuition. And then you use them together. Boy. And that brings in the transformation, the bottom of the deck. Wow. But that's it. That's because the bottom of the deck over here is strength. So look at the 2 bottom of the decks here. Right? Of that mind power coming in at the bottom of the deck. And the one after that is what? Wealth and strength. Keep up the great work. And then you have the strength over here. And it's all because of the strength. So you have the mind power versus the strength with the wealth. So, hey. Fast changes on the horizon, my friends. Okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. And if you guys really like this, hit that big old like button. If you haven't subscribed and you really like my channel, go ahead and hit that big old subscribe button. And guys, don't forget to leave comments. I love listening, reading all of these comments. And yes, I like to message back as well. Till next time, bye-bye.